Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Ethereal. So, today I'm going to be doing a Bankai tier list. This is not going to have anything to do with Shikai whatsoever. Alright, I'm not even going to mention the Shikai, right? This is going to be strictly Bankai because a lot of these swords, they change drastically when it comes to the Bankai. They become way more useful and they become way higher on the tier list. So, I'm gonna go ahead and list off all of them once again, and then we're gonna get into the actual listing, alright? So, we have Snow, Plasma, aka Rainbow, Crash or Glass, whichever one you want to call it, Acid, Plant or Grass, whichever one you want to call it, Infrared, Gravity, Light, Wind, Lightning, Water, Quake, Sun slash Astral, type 100, and then lastly we have Magma, right? So in addition to all of that, I also have the Trello right here where I'm going to be going through these one by one, making you guys see the moves and stuff like that, and then I will post the Trello in the description as well so you guys can see it as well. Now this is my opinion. Once again, this is my opinion. All right, your opinion may be different. I don't really mind, you know what I mean? It's up to you, your experiences. But my personal opinion, based on what I've experienced, these are going to be my order. So Snow Bankai, that has to go all the way at S. Right away, we starting off with an S tier. All right. Now the reason for this, right, is because look at how toxic these moves are. Right, the E move, you do damage to them and it freezes them. Right. The R move, a giant wall of snow. Look at how impossible that is to dodge based on how fast it goes. Freezes and stuns. And then you have an AoE ice field that you can move with. You can actually move with this. This is similar to the Bat Resurrection, which I'm going to show you guys right here. Very similar to the, where is it at? I think it's this move. Yeah, very similar to this Bat Resurrection move, except not only does it deal good damage, it also actually stuns the person in place in addition to that. So they're going to take all that damage if you actually hit somebody with it. Very, very solid move. And I think you can actually also attack with this. So this easily makes it a top tier Bankai. It might even be the best Bankai if I'm being honest with you. I don't think anybody can really beat this if they're playing well. It has good range and has good close range as well. Now, let's move on to Plasma. Plasma Bankai is easily the worst Bankai here. I don't think any other Bankai is really going to touch garbage except for Rainbow / Plasma. I had it personally, so I'm going to go ahead and say it's garbage. Now, with Plasma, right, let me go ahead and show you this. Alright, let me show you this. You guys can see what I'm talking about. Plasma, right? Rainbow Bullets. This move is garbage. You see how much startup time this has? It has way too much startup time, and then in addition to that, look what it says: low damage, and then you have to hit it in the AoE effect. Easily blockable, and you're just gonna get punished so much when you use this move. All right, the R move, it does decent damage. I lied. None of these moves do good damage. All right, you shoot a pillar of light from the floor pretty fast. Can be blocked easily, to be honest, because of how much charge up time it has. So that move is also bad. Rainbow Explosion, terrible move. Look at the AoE for it. Barely enough AoE on it. And it has so much charge up time that you're going to get punished every single time you try to use this move. Alright. Rainbow is the worst Bankai, in my personal opinion. Alright. You could probably say, yo, this is the strongest. Whatever. That's y'all opinion. But it's not going to be mine. For sure. Anyways. Crash, S tier. Glass. Now, the reason why I'm putting this at S tier is because the E move for it, right? Let me go ahead and pop that up. So the E move for Glass, when you fire it out, you send a massive, look at how, dude, look at this. As soon as he fires it out, it's already at the end of its progression. Already at the end of its progression. So this E move, extremely powerful. If the person tries to block it, they also get knocked back while blocking. It's easily the best E move in the whole entire game. It also blocks projectiles as well, so projectiles won't go through it, some of them. So let's say, for example, they try to do a zero. The zero will get caught up on the front of the glass when it fires out, and then it'll stop early. Or If let's say for example a magma projectile or snow projectile were to hit it, it would just explode on the glass. Very very strong, very strong, and it's only S tier simply because this move carries it. On top of all that, glass vibration and crystallization, very solid moves as well. They do a lot of screen check to disorient your enemies, and it does some decent stun as well. So if they ever get close, literally just pop one of these moves and you're set. But for the most part, they're gonna try and block, and you're gonna be sending them flying back with the E move, glass wall. Right? So gotta put that at S. Acid, I would put it at like a B tier. Now hear me out, right? Acid isn't all that good, right? It's not all that good, but the last move for it, actually, I'm gonna actually put it at A tier. I'm gonna actually put Acid at A tier, right? The E move is good for punishing because of how fast it moves. It's good for sniping for how fast it moves. Acid Bomb, it's alright. It's alright. It's not like serious, it's alright. It'll be blockable too. And the Acid Rain move is gonna be perfect for punishing. So literally what you're gonna do is you're gonna pop this move while they come close to you. I don't think you can actually attack while in it. But if all of the acid hits, it does like half a person's health. Very solid move. Very solid move. Next up we got Grass. Grass is gonna be at B tier. It's definitely an upgrade from its Shikai, 100%. But it's not completely garbage. Personally, I haven't fought anybody that knows how to use it properly, I think, so it's not all that. Usually when people pop this, they don't even use any of the Shikai moves because of how much startup it has. The last move does low damage when I meant startup, so you're never going to be able to hit this in the actual battle. I'm just being straight up. It will be good for support though. Very solid for support in my opinion. Very solid for support. But other than that, take it off. Infrared, it moves up from, I think I put out garbage in my Shikai list. Infrared is going to S tier easily. It blocks, it goes through block. The E move, which does burn damage, and it does some good damage when you actually hit them. The R move, literally wherever your mouse is at, it triggers a burn and an AoE effect, and the fire barrier move goes through block. All these moves I think go through block, bruh, except for the E move. But for the most part, it's literally melting your opponent. It's the best. Period. Gravity Bankai. Gravity Bankai has to go at B. It is a solid Bankai, I can admit that. You grab people from long range and so on and so forth. Very solid attacks, but it's not like too crazy. It's not too crazy compared to like some of these S tiers. So I gotta put it at B tier. It also does low damage, so it's alright. It's not crazy. Light S tier. Last move on Light does like half a person's health if they spec it to Keto. Very solid for tearing up the battlefield. Like if you're in a support type zone, like for example, everybody's is fighting 1v1, tell all your teammates to block, pop this bad boy, and boom, all your enemies is getting lit up with high damage. So Light, definitely S tier on this list. Don't care what nobody says. Once again, it has to be at S tier. Moving down the line. Up next, Wind, I'm putting that like it's between C and garbage for me, to be honest. A lot of people were mad I put Wind at the bottom of my list on my Shikai video, but like I said, it's my opinion, and Wind is honestly not that good compared to most Shikai. It doesn't really have any offensive capabilities like that, bruh. It does not. I'm gonna put it as C for the sake that it's not garbage as Wind, and you can actually hit stuff with this. But yeah, Wind, air bullet move is basically just a larger version of the last move that it had. Knockback does like no damage, it's just literally a knockback, a defensive type move. Hurricane Destruction is pretty garbage because literally that means that nobody's gonna be able to get hit diagonally from you, right? And on top of that, one of these tornadoes doesn't even do that much damage. If anything, it kind of helps out the opponent because you send them so far in the air that they can easily like just jump to a spare building or air camp for a little until they hit the floor. So it's honestly not that good, bro. It's not good at all. It's not a good Bankai, right? In my opinion, it's not. Lightning goes down to A tier from being an S tier Shikai. Definitely goes down to A tier. Lightning is it's very solid, don't get me wrong. Very solid, very powerful. But if we're doing a comparison of all Shikai in the game, then Lightning is not all that good, because the last move for Lightning is RNG. You're not gonna really be hitting anybody with that. So yeah, definitely RNG, and that's what puts it down to an A tier. But the other moves are pretty good for it. That's decent damage. So we're moving on. Water goes down from S to A tier. Right now, the reason this goes down to A tier is because the water move, what is it called? Where is it at? Mist Arena. This move, it takes a lot of your Ryatsu to use, and it's a double-edged sword. Yes, while they're in it, they take a slow amount of damage, right? But it also works against you, because if you can't box, you're gonna end up getting folded in the arena, and you won't be able to run away. And if you're fighting against like a lava user, for example, or a sand res user, or anybody who has AoE just like you, and you're in that, you can't get out. So it's basically trapping you in there, and you're gonna get folded if you're up against somebody who's a counter to you. So that easily puts it down to a tier, and the other moves for it are pretty solid, I guess. They're decent, but definitely puts it down to A tier. Actually debating on putting it at B tier, to be honest, because it's not all that good. It's solid, but it's not all that good. Alright, Quake I'm putting at B tier. Quake is strong. It's strong, right? But it's not all that good. It's not all that good because it has like charge up for a lot of its moves, and you're only gonna really be comboing with the E move for the most part. You're only gonna be comboing with the E move for the most part. All the other moves take a lot of Ryatsu, and they're not all that good, in my opinion. The T move, you're not gonna really be hitting anybody with that because of how much charge up it has. Most people stay in range when they charge, they block, all that good stuff. So, sorry, just go put that B tier. I put that bad boy at B tier. Now Astral, I'll put that at like, this is like C tier for me, but it's gonna be like a low B. Astral is a low B for me. Now the reason why is because the moves for it aren't all that good, to be honest. You do like an explosion, but it has a lot of charge up. Somebody can easily block while you do it. Meteor crash move does some nice damage, but nobody's gonna fall for this. Nobody is going to fall for this move once again, because you only stay within the distance of yourself with this move. So when you use it, it only fires around you, and you can't move with it or anything like that. I can't really find a use for this as well. That's why it's like a low C. So it's like a C tier, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm putting that C tier on my list. It's not all that good, bruh. It's not. Type 100, I'm putting that B tier. Right? Type 100 is no way as good as these A tiers and S tiers for sure. But the only reason I'm putting in that B tier is because of the Kamehameha last move. It does some nice solid damage to other people. Nice solid damage, and I think it's like the biggest blast in the game as well, larger than a Zero, and it has some nice range. I think it also has farther range than a Zero as well. So just because it can snipe with that last move, I'm gonna put it at B tier. For those of y'all who don't know what I'm talking about this move right here. It's gonna show you right now. Massive beam attack that does a long range. It's alright, but it's not serious. Magma is an S tier Bankai. Just straight up an S tier Bankai. It has good AoE, it has good offense, good defense, and the range move for it actually gets a huge, massive upgrade for it. Massive upgrade. This is actually meta right now. Most people just go for Magma now. If you notice, they literally just reset for Magma and just keep Magma. Very strong Bankai. Not near the strongest because the R move isn't as good as some of the other ones, but definitely S tier. Currently using it right now. Hard to get beat, but thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, this is my Bankai tier list, my personal opinion. You got Snow, Glass, Infrared, Light, Magma at S, Acid at A, Lightning at A, Water at A, Plant at B, Gravity at B, Quake and Type 100 are both B, Wind getting that bump up, C, Sun at C, and then Rainbow at Garbage. Worst Bankai ever. Period. Literally the only thing garbage this round. But thank you guys so much for watching. It's been EtherealMiracle. I'm out. Deuces.